Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I'm going to talk about skincare. This is an update to the update. Last time I did a video on my skincare routine was back in February, and back then I was shuffling a lot of things around, trying some new products that you guys were interested in reviews on, and I told you guys that I would have an update for you in a few months. The other thing that you guys had asked for was a downloadable, printable version of my entire skincare routine, and this has been up on my blog for about a week or two now. So I'll put a link to my blog in the information box below this video. There will also be links there for all the products that you're going to see in this video, because of course it's going to be a lot. Because what anti-aging skincare routine that is actually going to do something for your face isn't going to have a lot of products, because it's hard to get all the things that you want in like one product. So that's what we're going to talk about today: what stayed, what got the boot. So let's get right into it. We'll start in the morning with my morning skincare routine. So the first thing I always do every morning is I wash my face. I just give it a nice gentle cleansing with my CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I've been using this for years and years, so there's no change here. Next step is my vitamin C serum. The C serum that I've been using for a long time is my Timeless C plus E plus ferulic acid serum, 20%. I'm currently using this on my face, my neck, my chest, and the backs of my hands. When I put this on my face, I do avoid my eyelids and my lips, but it goes on everywhere else. In the previous video, I was trying to use the Ordinary's Vitamin C Suspension, 23% plus HA Spheres, 2%. I had originally tried to use this on my face. It was a no-go, but just to use it up and, you know, try to get some use out of it and give you guys a full real review on it, I went ahead and I was starting to use it on my chest. And it was a fail on my chest as well. I probably used this for about 2 months. During that time, my chest became irritated. It had these little splotchy red marks on it, not quite welts, but just really kind of dry patches that I really didn't like. So I've discontinued using this product completely. For me, it's just not worth the hassle of using this product. So this one is getting the boot. So I am completely back to using my Timeless. I have my ongoing always Timeless discount code, which is HF5 off. That's all one word, all lowercase. I'll put the link to Timeless in the information box below as well. All right, so then the next step in my morning skincare routine is I was trying to work in a lactic acid serum from The Ordinary. It's the lactic acid 5% plus HA 2%. I started off using this only once a week, and on the day that I used it, I dropped out the vitamin C serum just in case it was going to cause any irritation using so many acids, you know, kind of together in the morning, because I have very sensitive skin. Some people can just jump right in with this stuff. Not me. I have to kind of dip my toe in and wade in ever so slowly. Then I went to like 3 times a week. Then when I got up to every day with this, I went ahead and put it on over my vitamin C serum. It took me about maybe a month and a half to work up to that. I use it exactly the same way as I do the C serum, so face, neck, chest, backs of hands, but I do avoid my eyelids and my lips when using any acids, really, so you'll hear that repeatedly with the acids. I really like this. This is one of the Ordinary products that I'm very happy with. They also offer a 10% version of this. I didn't jump in with the 10% because, as I said, my skin is super sensitive, especially when piling on the acids. So for me, the 5% has been really good. I've been able to use it. I feel like it has helped to like brighten and exfoliate a little more. So this is staying. Finally, an Ordinary product that is not getting the boot. So that's a really nice one to get. Then the next step that has been the same for quite a while is my Coenzyme Q10. This is from Timeless as well. The reason I love this is because this contains not only Coenzyme Q10, which is also known as ubiquinone, it also contains Matrixyl 3000, so that I didn't have to add in yet another serum to get my Matrixyl 3000 in there. This has both. It also has vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, and it's just a really nice moisturizing serum. So I put this on after the lactic, same places, face, neck, chest, backs of hands, but with this, since it's not an acid, I do put it on my actual eyelids, and I rub it over my lips as well, because the lips need anti-aging too. Now you'll notice with all of these things that I do my neck, chest, and backs of hands. These are areas that will start showing your age eventually, and you want to try to avoid that. So all your anti-aging active ingredients should go on all those things. So that's why I tend to use kind of less expensive products so that I can really slather it up and put them on everywhere that I want to have my skin look better. And I think my skin looks so much better than it did before I started this skincare routine. So no change here, still using this, and I love this. This is awesome. The next step in my previous morning skincare routine was that I was using my Matrixyl Synth 6 serum, also from Timeless, just on my neck. I love the serum because it contains Matrixyl Synth 6, but I don't really love the consistency of this serum. It's a little tacky, which is why I was only using it on my neck, but I had done a neck experiment with this plus a retinol and having great results there. And if you want to see that video, I'll put a link to it up here. I'll link all the videos that I'm going to mention right up here, so they'll be in this drop down if you just click this little I button up here. But what I ended up doing is moving it out of my morning skincare routine and into my evening skincare routine. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll talk about this a little bit more in a minute. Then the last step in my morning skincare routine is I use my CeraVe PM facial moisturizing lotion. I love this because it contains niacinamide, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and it's just a great moisturizer. So no change there. I put this on my face, my neck, my chest, the backs of my hands. I include my eyelids and my lips in this as well. And the other thing that I want to note is that I really don't wait between products. I just slap them on right away. I don't wait for my skin to dry before I put the products on because damp skin is actually more absorbent than dry skin. So then the last step every day is to put on my sunscreen. This is definitely part of what I consider skincare because I think this is the #1 thing that you can do for anti-aging your skin. So I have lots of videos on sunscreen, how to reapply over makeup, how much you should actually use, what are the best mineral sunscreens, on and on. They'll all be up inside this little pull down as well. I did just put out my sunscreen testing video for 2017, and I'm happy to report that I have found 2 really fantastic sunscreens this year, and they are the Australian Gold Botanical Face Tinted Sunscreen. This is an SPF of 50. It is a beautiful, beautiful product. It's 80 minutes water resistant, so you can wear it to the beach. It's got a matte finish. It has a slight tint, but it doesn't add any color to my face. The tint almost disappears, and really what it does is just disguise any white cast. If you have oily skin, this is awesome because it seems to kind of control oil all day. The other one that I'm absolutely loving this year is the Hydropeptide Solar Defense. It's an SPF 50. This is untinted, and this is fantastic as well. This one looks so beautiful under liquid makeup. What I've actually been doing lately is kind of mixing these two together, and that makes for me the 100% perfect sunscreen. I do a 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen every day for my face and my neck. That's how much you need to get the SPF on the label, so it's really important that you're using enough. All right, so that is my current morning skincare routine. All right, in the evening, the first step is, of course, to remove the makeup. I'm currently using my CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Turns out this is a fantastic makeup remover. Who knew? But the way to get it to take off your makeup best is to use it on a dry face. So I do like 2 pumps of this on my fingers, and I just massage it into my skin, and it melts away mascara and my eyeliner. Then in the previous video, I had shown you this little guy. This is the Tao Clean Aura Orbital Cleanser. I had just received this from the company. The reason that I was interested in this is because this base has a blue light that kills bacteria and a fan to keep the brush dry. This is a spinning cleansing brush. I am absolutely in love with this thing. Now that I've been using it for like 4 months, my breakouts have like completely stopped. My face has been so clear. So I'm absolutely loving this. I'm so glad I have it, and if you guys were interested in purchasing it, I actually have a 50% off discount on this little device. $129 is their base price, but with my 50% off discount, you can have this for only $65. So I'll put the link directly to my landing page in the information box below if you're interested in this guy. Then I still do a double cleanse because, you know, makeup, it's so hard to get it off. Then I do like another pump with the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser again. I rub that into my skin. I use this little washcloth called the Wonder Cloth. This I have been using for about a year now, and I really love it. If you don't use a gadget like a Clarisonic or this little Towel Clean guy, then just using this for both the washes is fine. I go ahead and I rub my face with this, and I'm always surprised at how much more makeup comes off with this. And what I love about this is that it rinses clean. I just hang it up to dry. I use them 2 nights and then I wash them. The next step is I use a toner. There is no change here. I've been using this for years. This is the Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner, but this is alcohol-free toner. I just wet a cotton round and wipe that over my face, neck, chest. All right, then the next step, of course, The thing that has to go closest to my skin is my prescription Retin-A. In the previous video, I had run out of my US prescription product and I was using the product that I had picked up on my trip to Spain last summer. I had used this a couple nights when I put out that video. I thought it was fine. Definitely it's got the same active ingredient, but this is a little bit different from my generic US prescription in that this has fragrance in it and it's much more emollient than the one that I'm used to. So this has mineral oil in it. What's nice about it is that it does spread easier and farther, but you know, I'm really not into scents, especially in my skincare. So anyway, I'm not using this on my face. I'm using this on my chest and the backs of my hands so that I can make my US prescription Retin-A last longer. So I did call up my doctor and get my prescription Retin-A refilled. The one I use is the generic. This is tretinoin, 0.1%. This 45-gram tube, because my insurance wouldn't cover it this time, was going to run me, I think, $200 or $300. I did go online and get a GoodRx coupon that brought it down to $65 at my local CVS. So if you are looking for how to get your Retin-A because it's so expensive, go to GoodRx, download a coupon. It'll show you all your local pharmacies and you'll be able to pick which one you want and which price you can get. So this is what I'm using on my face. So I take a pea-sized amount of this and I just basically dot it here, 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 and one on my nose and one on my upper lip. Then I spread that around my face. I don't put it on my eyelids. I don't put it really close to my lips. I do put it like underneath here, but I don't really bring it down my neck because my neck is so sensitive that I can't use it. It gets red and inflamed and it looks 10 years older. As I mentioned, I can't use Retin-A on my neck. So in the past, I had been using the CeraVe retinol product. So retinol is the over-the-counter version of Retin-A. It's said to be 10 to 20 times weaker than Retin-A. But of course, since it's weaker, it has much less irritation to the skin. So this is what I was using on my neck. Got great results with this and the Matrixyl Synth 6 that I had mentioned earlier from my morning routine. But I did want to try one of the ordinary retinoid products. So the one I ordered was the Advanced Retinoid 2%. I did try this on my neck. I found that this was a little irritating as well. Much like that vitamin C serum, it didn't give me the standard red irritation where my neck looked older, but it didn't make it look any younger either. And I did start getting kind of just these little red spots kind of over in this area on both sides of my neck, red spots here and red spots on my chest. And I don't know what that was about. I'm not sure if they were dry spots. I'm not sure if they're almost like allergic hives. But once I stopped using this and stopped using their vitamin C suspension, that all went away and my skin is nice and clear now. So this is another one that got the boot. I have gone back to using the CeraVe on my neck. So then after I put the CeraVe on my neck, then this is where the Matrixyl Synth 6 serum from the morning has moved to. Previously, I had been using the Mad Hippie face cream. I really love this cream because it brings to the table some ingredients that I want to use in my skincare that I was having trouble finding in other products, one of which is resveratrol. It does have a couple more peptides. It has argan oil, it has acai, but the problem is that this is only 1 ounce. And with the 1 ounce, I just went through this so fast. Like I went through one of these every single month, and you know, when you have to be running to the store to buy it all the time, it gets to be a pain. And so I've just dropped this out. I do still love the product. I would still use it if it was easier to come by or if it came in a tube that was like almost twice the size. So instead of that, what I've done is I've brought my Matrixyl Synth 6 to that spot. And it's been working out great because putting it on at night, I don't really care if it's tacky on my face because I'm just going to bed anyway, right? So I take this and I put, 5 or 6 drops of this on my fingers and I just smear this all over my face. And it has a really nice gel-like kind of glide to it, so it gives me time to kind of massage it into my skin. What I have always thought about why my Retin-A has worked so well on my hooded eyelids is that by putting on the next product right away, I'm smearing some of the Retin-A from my face onto my eyelids, and I really like the schmear that I get from this. So I do like schmear from my under eyes up onto my eyelids with the Matrixyl Synth 6 serum. I smear it onto my lips. I do it down my neck, chest, backs of hands, just like everything else. This will last a good I think like 3 to 4 months versus this that only lasted 1 month. So I really love this, and so that has been working out really great in my evening skincare routine. Then the last step for years has been my Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. I am still using this. This is the fragrance-free version. I love it. I do the same thing where I smear it all over my face, including eyelids and lips, neck, chest, and backs of hands. Then the last thing I do at night is use my lash and brow growth serum. This is Revitalash. I've been using this for I would say almost a year now, because this is my second tube and they last for a good 6 months for me. So I use this on my lashes, one swipe at the lash line, one swipe at the center of each brow, and that has helped to regrow my eyebrows and grow my lashes so that, you know, they look great, they look nice and youthful, and I absolutely love this. It really works. So that is my entire skincare routine and all the updates to all the products. And for those of you who find this just to be like way too much, I did make a video of a streamlined version of my skincare routine. And so if you're interested in that one, the link will be up in that underneath that little eye as well. You can go over to my blog and print out the printout version. This is exactly what I've shown you here. It's actually quite quick since there's no waiting in between things. And so that is it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. So I'll see you next time, everybody. So take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.